To what extent, if any, do you believe city personnel should cooperate with ICE?
Whoa. How long do I have to talk to you? Well, all right. I thank you for asking me that question. I'm going to answer the question that I wish you had asked me, okay? ICE is a federal situation, right? I'm more interested in what we've been talking about, people getting housing. I was homeless with 4 children before. You don't have to be a drug addict or mentally ill to become homeless. It could be sickness, it could be a loss of a job, it could be a divorce, it could be any number of things. It could be one paycheck short. I'm more interested in this meeting to let you know that if there's a person that's sick, we had something going on in the city about no king. Let me tell you who the king is. His name is Jesus. And he said, if you don't feed the sick, feed the hungry, take care of the sick, clothe the naked, visit the people who are in prison. If you don't do it to the least of those, my brothers and sisters, you haven't done it unto me. I'm more interested in what's going on in my city, where I spend my money and I raise my children. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Gulan, you have 90 seconds.
Thank you. I'm going to give the unpopular opinion. I heard the grumbles in the room. I do believe that our city officials should be cooperating with ICE. It is federal government, it is the law. I have a background in law enforcement as well. I was owner-operator of a bail bond company for the bulk of my professional career, nearly 20 years. Part of what my company did was immigration bonds. And if you speak to anyone who does immigration bonds, we take 100% collateral for those bonds. The reason that we do that is because almost 100% of the people that we bond out don't go to court. They don't come back. That is very telling that someone who has already committed a crime is not going to go to court to answer for that. You and I have to do that. Someone who's already not supposed to be here, regardless of the circumstances. I have compassion for people, as I know everyone here has compassion for people. But we all have to answer for the things that we do, regardless of what country you come from, regardless of what your background is, and regardless of what your beliefs are. And so yes, I do believe that our New London officials should be cooperating with our federal officials. I've got 15 seconds left, but that's really all I have to say on the matter. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Willett, you have 90 seconds, please.
ICE has no place in New London.
That's right.
Please come to the pause again. Thank you.
I said earlier in the introductory comments that I'm linked back in an old school way to liberty and justice for all, and that means all. That's all there is to it. We have to protect people. We have to give them opportunities to be safe. We have to treat people with dignity. And we have to make sure that we're not following a corrupt federal government that's forcing people into horrible situations that are just inhumane and not necessary in London. This is a community, we have all kinds of problems to deal with, but we get along pretty much. And that includes everybody in our community, whether you have certain kinds of documents or not. That's not the point. Hardworking people that are supporting their families, that care about the community they live in, that love their kids, please. ICE has no place here, and I would want to be part of pushing back on that every step of the way.
Thank you. Please hold your applause. And then we go back to Ms. Carter for 30 seconds, please.
Thank you very much. Now I'll answer the question. As far as I'm concerned with ICE, all of us, if you're not Native American, you're foreigners to this country, okay? So I believe that everyone has a right to live somewhere. I believe in coming into the country legally. I don't think that everybody who's coming to this country illegally are murderers and rapists and all that stuff. I believe in fair trials. I believe that people have a right to be heard. And I also believe, personally, I believe that if you're to find out.
There used to be a point in our society where police were ordered to be slave patrols. We have to remember that. So if we're talking about following orders when it comes to dehumanizing people, to doing violence to people, there's a line. And crossing that line becomes immoral. And I do not believe in following immoral orders. So yeah, ICE have no place here in New London. because we're all immigrants.
I'm from a family of 20 kids. My parents had 6, adopted 14 more. 7 of my brothers and sisters are immigrants from other countries. They all had to go through the process. 2 of my best friends in high school, their families all had to go through the process. My daughter-in-law to-be is an immigrant, had to go through the process. It is something when somebody comes into the country and says, I need to go through the process because where I'm living, I will die. They should have that chance